Many places are already bracing for these strong winds.
News 4's Dave Graber tells us what some businesses are doing now to get ahead of the storm.
Residents and business owners like those of Hoax here, located right along the shores of Lake Erie, spent at least a portion of the day battening down the hatches, preparing for whatever Mother Nature blows their way. Edward Hoke and family added a few extra steps to their typical Tuesday in advance of what could be powerful winds that could leave a place like Hoke's Lakeshore restaurant open to damage. In fact, it's something for which they've been preparing.
We anticipated this with the high winds, the high lake level. So in August, we did a dry run. We usually keep the equipment in the cellar. This year, we kept it up on top. And now we're putting it in place because I think it's going to hit. We haven't done it in a while because the lake has been lower. Yeah. But it's hard to believe sitting here now, looking out there at how calm and beautiful it is.
While the nearby harbors were mostly empty of boats, there was plenty of activity on the streets where crews were trying to clean up after fall and before the storm.
The preparedness is with the leaf pickup that's going on in the populated areas like the village of Hamburg, where there's drains that would obviously become clogged if the leaves had occluded the drains.
Buffalo's south towns that lie in the high wind warning area are gearing up for what could be a difficult 24 hours.
We have the villages that are more populous, where there's a lot of older infrastructure, trees, and the power lines are overhead. So if the winds go through the villages, we'll take power out for a large number of people.
Meanwhile, at Hoax, they're ready for the wind, but they're also preparing for what could be a busy Wednesday, where the view is always an attraction.
Sometimes people can't wait to get right next to that window, almost hoping that the water hits them on the head and they can say they got wet at Hoax while they ate lunch.
Well, probably another good idea tomorrow, especially if you're flying, and especially if you're flying out in the morning, is to check for any delays before you leave for the airport. Transportation officials say the airport will be operating as close to normal as Mother Nature will allow it. Reporting in the town of Hamburg, Dave Graber, News 4.